call this meeting of the Common Council to order. Roll call, please.
Alderman Kraus.
Here.
Horn.
Here.
Fire. Here. Peachy.
Here.
Miller.
Here.
Randall.
Here.
Lars. Tully.
Here.
Alderman Lars is excused this evening. At this time, we'll entertain public participation. Anyone wishing to address the council may do so. We ask that you please come to the podium, state your name and address and reason for appearing. Seeing no one, we'll move on to number 3, an update on the railroad crossing closures. City Engineer Bill Pinnell.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor. I just want to give the council and general public an update regarding the railroad closures in the city of Jefferson. Obviously, people have seen the reader board signs that were put in place last week. This has been an ongoing process for about the last 4 years with Union Pacific. Currently, the crossings that are underway this week, starting today, is the Collins Road and Riverview crossings. The crossings are completely closed to traffic. We expect that those will be opened back up on Friday. This crew has really expedited the way they're doing things, so it should move forward pretty quickly. The crossings that are all going to be done in this next 2-week stretch, Tuesday through Fridays, will be Collins Road, West Riverview, Washington, Linden, and Woolcock. So at the end of the day, I think we'll be very pleased with how the crossings turn out. It's definitely been a long time coming. Second update, I just wanted to let you know that the Greenwood Street 2019 streets paving has been underway. Forest construction has started the water main project. They're probably about 2/3 done with the water on Greenwood. Once they are completed, we'll have some curb work as well as the paving to be completed on there. But both of those projects are going smoothly, and if there's any questions, anybody can contact me at the City Hall.
Thank you, Bill. Next, I'll move on to proposed ordinance number 2-19, an ordinance to repeal and replace Chapter 113 of the Municipal Code concerning the licensing and control of domesticated and non-domesticated animals. Alderman Miller, please.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor, fellow council members, and citizens. Common Council of the City of Jefferson, Wisconsin hereby ordains as follows. Section 1, Chapter 113 is hereby repealed in its entirety. Section 2, Chapter 113 shall be replaced as follows. State Statute 113-1, Purpose. It is the purpose and intent of this article to provide for the health, safety, and welfare of the general public, to require the licensing of dogs and to curtail the roaming of pets individually or in packs, in a manner to expose persons and property to the risk of bodily injury or damage. It is also the purpose of this article to complement application of Chapter 174 Wisconsin statutes. Due to its length, in lieu of reading the complete text of this ordinance, a complete copy is on file at the office of the city clerk and is available for public inspection. I so move.
Thank you. That's a first reading. Bring that back.
And there's been a revision to that ordinance. It didn't get in the packet, but an amendment may have been sent to you, to everyone, right?
Yes, on Monday.
On Monday. And that's the one I think we should be considering next time.
Thank you, Attorney Rogers. Next, to move on to resolution number 14, tonight's consent agenda. Alderman Tully, please.
Thank you, Mayor. City of Jefferson, resolution number 14, be it resolved by the Common Council of the City of Jefferson, Wisconsin, that the consent agenda for June 4, 2019 is hereby adopted. A, vouchers payable for May 2019 in the amounts of $106,660.58. Payroll summary for May 24, 2019 in the amount of $162,873.85. B, we had council minutes approved. We did not approve the council minutes, or no, just the regulatory minutes, but council minutes from the May 21st, 2019 of the Common Council. C, we had a 2019 Chamber of Commerce subsidy of $7,500. D, we had a 2019 Goat Fest subsidy of $1,000. E, we had a 2019 CPA subsidy of $1,500. And F, we had licenses as approved by the Regulatory Committee operators licenses, new and renewal. We had 3 new ones that were approved. We had special Class B licenses and sales of goods in the public right-of-way for the Jefferson Live Music Foundation, where they will be serving beer and wine for the concerts at Rotary Park, June 3rd, 13th, 20th, and 27th, July 4th, 18th, 25th, 26th, and 27th, August 1st, 8th, 15th, 22nd, and 29th, all at Rotary Park in Jefferson. Item number 3, we had alcohol beverage licenses, new and renewal. All were approved except for 2. We had Keva Sports Center, did not have control of the property yet, so that was not approved. And Playa Vallarta Mexican Grill had some mechanical issues and structural issues that need to be addressed first. Item number 4, we removed from the agenda. I would so move.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderwoman Byer. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor of approval of the consent agenda, please signify by saying aye as Sarah calls your name. No if you're opposed.
Alderman Horn.
Aye.
Fire.
I
Peachy.
Say so.
I'm sorry.
abstain from the CPA subsidy.
Peachy.
And aye.
Miller.
Aye.
Brandel. Tully.
I abstain from the minutes.
Kraus.
Aye. It's unanimous with the abstention noted. Next, we move on to resolution number 15, a resolution authorizing a development agreement for the Candy Street lofts with Gorman and Company, LLC. Alderman Peachy, please.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor Opperman, fellow council members, and citizens of Jefferson. City of Jefferson Resolution Number 15. Whereas Gorman and Company, LLC, the developer, owns the property located at 138 Candy Street, Jefferson, Wisconsin, the parcel, and whereas the developer intends to improve the parcel, which will encourage economic development, expand the City of Jefferson's tax base, create new jobs, and attract industry within the city, and whereas the developer and the City of Jefferson have tentatively agreed to the terms and conditions of a developer's agreement, a copy of which is attached hereto, and whereas said developer's agreement will facilitate the improvement of the parcel and therefore benefit the citizens of the City of Jefferson. Be it further resolved, the appropriate officials of the City of Jefferson are hereby authorized to execute the aforementioned developer's agreement. I would so move.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Brandel. Any discussion?
The council has reviewed this agreement in similar or near identical form. The developer's attorney wanted some minor changes. And again, they don't change the major thrust of the agreement. The major one appears on page 1, Article 1, and they wanted to make sure that the $650,000 that the city is loaning to them is designated for the designing and construction of the levee flood wall. That is for their internal purposes. It really doesn't make any difference as far as the city is concerned. The other changes are real minor, and I'll address any questions that the council has concerning them.
Are there any questions of Attorney Rogers?
In the original loan, we were taking it out of the City of Jefferson Housing Program, and we understand that that's no longer in effect. Is that correct?
It's money that we have in that program. This loan will pretty much zero out what we have in that account.
Okay.
I think the answer is, that is not correct. I think you're getting confused with that CDBG.
Okay, yes, that's what I want to
This is
make.
a different source of money that the city's been accumulating, I don't know, probably 20 years.
Okay, I thought that was dissolving, so I was wondering.
Right.
Okay.
This money has to be used to promote affordable housing in the community.
Thank you.
You bet.
Good question. Any other questions? Hearing none. All in favor of approval of resolution number 15, please signify by saying aye as Sarah calls your name. No if you're opposed.
Alderman Beyer.
Aye.
Peachy.
Aye.
Miller.
Aye.
Randall.
Aye.
Tully. Kraus. Horn.
Aye.
It's unanimous. Thank you. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn to closed session pursuant to Section 19.85, Parent E, of Wisconsin State Statutes to discuss a business prospect. Mr. Kraus, second by Mr. Tully. All in favor signify by saying aye as Sarah calls your name.
Alderman Peachy.
Aye.
Miller.
Aye.
Randall.
Aye.
Tully. Kraus. Horn.
Aye.
Beyer.
Aye.
It's unanimous. Thank you. We will be returning to open session, but we will not be doing any more business this evening. Thank you.